Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to wherever you are around the world. Welcome to season 2 of the Way It Is show, and we're back. So, let me go ahead and introduce myself because we have a lot going on today, so just gotta go really quick. I am Damo Devo, don't forget the O. You already know the reason why, but we're gonna start over here, the big show himself. Shelby, how's it be?
Doing good.
Doing good? Okay. Well, good. Jafari, know you have a lot of stuff to do today, and there's a lot of stuff going on around the world.
Yes! I'm organizing protests, 757, we need to stand up, we've been standing idly by, y'all sitting back and chilling, and y'all letting everybody else protest, and y'all sitting and chilling and getting free till 11. It's time to get out in these streets, man.
Okay.
No more free till 11.
That's right. All right, V-Love himself, how are you doing with your name change?
I'm doing good. People love me.
People love you. So what do you think about the hate that's going around here?
I mean, hate is everywhere, man. We just gotta rise above it, and better ourselves, that's all.
Cool. Well, of course, we always try to keep beauty every week or every time we film. So we have Miss Tay.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you all?
Good. So tell us about yourself.
About me. I'm a Libra. I like long walks on the beach. No,
Oh my God. That was so boring.
No, I'm a model. Once upon a time I did it full time. I do it part time now. But
Okay.
I am slowly getting my feet wet in the hosting area. So a little bit of everything.
I know. I know that's right. Well, I'm glad that you're here because we have a lot of tea for you today, and hopefully you can
I'm
spill.
thirsty.
You're thirsty?
So.
Okay, well, hopefully you can spill a little tea too, because I love a good tea and I love some good shade.
How thirsty are you?
You know what I see. But yes, as you can see, we do have peach tea. Is from the Way It Is show. Get you some, and also we have water for
Peach
those
water for those that are neglected by the staff.
Water.
Insider.
It's just regular water, not peach
It's
water.
not peach water.
But anyways, as we
The way it
stated,
is water.
it is a lot going on. We have a lot going on, so stick with us today. You're really going to enjoy this one. Jafari, there's something going on. Well, you have a topic to discuss.
Well,
today.
we have, are all babies/kids cute? If you are a parent, would you admit it? Well, being the father of a handsomely striking baby boy, I wouldn't have that issue. He came out gorgeous with a head full of hair. So, I don't know, but personally, I don't think you should call anybody ugly. So my whole stance on the thing is, I don't really feel like there's ugly children because we're all made in God's image and in His likeness. So ugly would be
Jafari,
more so.
I don't know if you heard the
Ugly
doorbell.
would be, as opposed to talking to kids, talking about children. I don't feel like ugly to me, like I said, the beauty is the eye of the beholder. I'm not gonna sit here and call somebody's kid ugly. That's wrong because they could have some sort of deformity or some sort of something like that. So
You can't call
we need
your
to think
kid
before we
cute
speak.
either.
Have you ever called anybody ugly before?
Called anybody ugly?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when I was an adolescent, I'm pretty sure everybody
So
called
you
somebody
changed.
ugly.
Okay. Well, I'm
You just
gonna go
called
ahead
me
and say,
ugly just a minute ago.
Your soul is filthy.
Lying.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real. There are some ugly babies. Not all babies are cute. It's just something that you just have to live with. But I have seen some ugly ducklings turned into a beautiful swan. And parents, I think that I actually know a few parents. They're a little ghetto, but they are the ones that really admit that their kid are ugly. They be like, "Ooh, you so ugly." But as they progress and get into their looks, they get a little better looking. So yeah,
I know.
Don't they look like
babies-
their parents?
I never heard that.
That's why they can
Yeah,
admit it.
yeah, but they can admit it though. Some parents can be real, say, I got an ugly child, and so that's just. I've seen a few ugly people.
Wow.
So my response to them, I'm like, ooh,
Why just start your child up that?
that's your baby. Like it's almost like ooh. And sometimes for me, I get real personal. I be like, ooh, something bit me. Change the topic or so. Gotta go to something different because that's a really touchy subject. But
Don't talk about nobody kids, y'all. That's how you get
what you
killed.
think?
That's awkward.
What you think, Tay?
First off, you don't call kids ugly. I'm just saying. But when it's all said and done, if it were my kid, let's be realistic. Nobody would call their own kid ugly.
Right,
You're
you
always
said-
gonna see
you
the
said
beauty
funny
in your
looking?
own kid.
But they got nice eyes. They got my eyes. They got my nose. But
Why are we so wrapped around
I'm
looks?
pretty
That's what I'm worried about. Like, why are we worried about an infant's looks? Like, they can control it. I don't understand.
I mean,
But
The
I mean, that's
question
anybody
was,
then.
are
Anybody-
all
nobody can
babies
control
cute?
us.
Yes.
So you
all
think that
babies,
all babies
are
are cute?
cute.
In their own way. I believe in their own way. Like
Okay.
if you see a
I
baby
love
that's
babies.
not that attractive, as soon as you look at them, eventually if you get to know the baby, their personality.
Why are we trying to get attracted to babies?
Yeah,
Why are we trying to be attracted the babies.
personalities.
Exactly.
Can a baby just be a baby? Like,
They got
Shelby, I know you can be a voice of reason. What do you think?
No, all babies are not
Thank
cute.
you. I agree.
I won't call a baby ugly,
I can't
but
wait till
there's,
y'all have kids.
there's funny
I can't
looking
wait till y'all have
babies.
kids.
There's odd looking children. I'm sorry, like,
That's just
and there's odd looking adults. I'm not gonna say, oh, that's an ugly nigga right there, but
Right.
I mean,
but at least you adult.
some kids you just don't want to pick up because they funny looking.
They are really and you know, sometimes the heads be all like cone heads sometimes, or
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
like,
you got a little alien baby.
And then like, you know, little white babies, I like to pinch their cheeks because they all fat and stuff, so I like to like pinch them.
Oh, you know
Like,
what?
they
White
can't
babies
wear
are
fat
funny
cheeks.
looking.
They are the funny looking
They are.
ones.
They be all
They
pink and
funny.
stuff.
Yeah, they
You
be
can see like all their veins.
You're like,
oh no. Mine could be-
I ain't participating in this race.
Go ahead. Go ahead, B-Love.
I mean, I feel you're like, all people ain't cute. So there's no.
I know you can
You
attest to that.
all babies gotta come from somewhere. It's
I know
not
you can
right.
attest to that, bro.
Cute. Huh?
I said, I know you can attest to that.
What? Your baby.
These
First
guys.
of all, as a parent, you cannot say your baby is cute because as a parent, you're gonna say your baby is cute.
Gerber
Right.
tells me my
So
baby
you
is
have
cute.
to. Somebody has to judge your baby. Like
Yeah,
we
the
need
person.
it. Yeah. So we're gonna put a picture of his baby on Facebook.
No,
we
you're
need
not.
comments.
No, you're
We
not.
need real comments.
His son is
Yeah.
cute.
About
He is a cool little boy. Though. I can't
Fuck the
even-
bullshit.
can't
I don't
hate on him.
involve my son in any sort of endeavor, so if that happens, there will be a personal issue. Just letting that be known.
There you go.
See, he's mad.
I care
He
about my
gonna,
child.
he gonna get his top split one day.
Oh.
But you know, the kids are a blessing and they are beautiful, but they are some
Yeah.
kids that you be like,
There's some cuter than others.
you gotta
Yeah.
make those faces
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You just gotta make those faces.
Just like when you grow
So
up.
going forward,
Things
y'all make
happen.
sure if you are coming counsel with Jabari, if he ever calls you ugly or something, make sure you call him out.
Remember.
Because make sure
I got
you,
people from
you,
high
you
school that
stick
come back
to
to
it.
me because I didn't bully them and I was the only one that didn't bully
Well,
them.
that's
So
nice.
you can
That's nice.
attempt.
But we're gonna make sure you stay on that path because I don't want to ever hear anything about nobody being funny looking or ugly. Because I'm gonna say
Check my
everybody's
post.
beautiful.
Exactly.
You'll hear
Check
from
my
me.
post.
Check
But
the
if you ask
messages.
me, I'm just gonna say I'm just happy to be here. And that's all that. But
Live
we're gonna
and
move
let
on.
live. That's all
We're
I'm gonna
gonna
say
move
about that.
on. Last week, we watched the BET Awards a couple of weeks ago. So when we get back from this short little break here, we're gonna go right into talking about the Jesse Williams speech, and then also The View had a conversation on it. So V Love is gonna tell us about some things. So we're all gonna talk about what we thought about that Jesse
Right.
Williams speech. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Shelby, you can reach that one reach.
Like somebody, did I say anything? I
So do I
sent
add
a
it to it, or
picture.
just-
Somebody that you look like.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
You sent me a picture of somebody I look like. Oh no, I look like them. Yeah.
Yes, as you can see, we're back. And as we talked about before, we're going to get right into the Jesse Williams speech. LB, you was very, I'm sorry, V-Love,
V-Love,
you was
V-Love.
very, very moved by the speech.
It was a very powerful speech, you know, and I don't get too deep in things like that because politics is not mine, you know, but they're kind of forcing everybody to get involved, so it was a powerful speech. I know where I do fit in the speech. I guess Whoopi and Sonny had a conversation on The View about the speech, and I think they kind of went off topic of, you know, what the speech was really about, and it was really about what's going on today, like, and our people dying, you know, and nobody doing nothing about it. But that's how I feel about it, you know. How do you?
What you think?
Well, as far as Jesse Williams, I think at the end of the speech, I feel like most black people can at least admit you felt good about being in the skin that you were in. And I
Yeah,
felt like that
yeah.
was the message. I felt like it was supposed to empower you. It was supposed to make you, you know, bring back the love of your culture. We
True.
fall a little off of that sometimes. We fall into what society wants us to be and mold us into. But as far as the Whoopi and the Sunny interview, I could do without that.
Yeah.
I could have did without that whole conversation. I feel like I understood where Sunny was coming from.
But about
what-
cultural appropriation.
Exactly.
Right.
I could respect her point of view on it. Whoopi, I feel like she was more so defensive, if anything else. She
Yeah.
was taking a little too serious, more so than a conversation, trying to bring people in to understand where she was
I
coming
think,
from.
but most thing, if you haven't watched the interview on The View, Whoopi basically, her point of view was, Sonny was saying that it's a
She made a bad example.
She was talking about the cultural appropriation, whereas Shelby could produce a hot song, and then white Joe Schmo can do that same song and make it could be hot, but he can take it and he takes Shelby's song and he makes it work. So it was like, stop appropriating our music. Like, you know, how can you say it was? And then Justin Timberlake had tweeted something like, you know, he was inspired.
Right.
People were going at him saying, how are you inspired? You're not black. Well, and then they were saying like, are you going to apologize to Janet because you on the Super Bowl, and then are you going to stop appropriating
Everybody
our
wants to see that
music?
titty. Everybody wants to see that titty.
But so they were saying that's was Sonny's point of view, and then Whoopi went in and said, well, how can we say that when we have black girls with blonde hair and weaves who want to look like, you know, Indian and white girl Becky with the good hair? That's what we want to look. But I don't know if that speech was about that. So that's what the different opinions was on the view.
Yeah.
So I can say my part for then. I just wanted the people to understand what we were talking about with that. But were you finished?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, my whole thing with the speech, it was very powerful, very moving, very on time. I could say I encourage everybody in a position of power, when you get the biggest platform, to talk about the deepest issues. You get a big platform, don't thank your mama, don't thank Jesus. Talk about what's going on. Tell everybody how you feel about a situation, because that's really why I feel like people get to the fame. You don't get there to collect all the money you can, to get all the mansions you can, to get all the cars you can collect, to get all the jewelry you can find. Like, you do that,
jewelry.
like, you do what you do in situations like this to accomplish what this young man has accomplished. Justin Timberlake for saying stuff, I feel like you have to live and let live. We judge too much. I feel like we as black people segregate ourselves because we say it have to be, you have to only buy black owned this, black lives matter. Yo, when we still divide ourselves, that's why there's still segregation. So when we come together and say, you know, this is how we're going to make this work, we don't have to stick black business on every single black business. I'm sorry. Like, if I come to your place, I like what you have, I purchase it, that's the end of the story. I don't go, what color is the owner? Never mind. Put it back.
Yeah.
But
I totally agree. His speech was definitely on time. It was what we all needed to hear as a culture. I feel like a lot of black people, in a sense, get away from thinking that way. They always want to say, oh, white people get this, white people do that. But, like, what are we doing to try to better it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're not going to be strong enough to try to better ourselves, how can we get mad when white people continue to do what white people do? They already have the upper hand. They know we're strong enough to do it, but we're not smart enough to overcome ourselves. That's the problem.
We don't have the attention span.
I understand. No, I don't. I'm just lying. Because I was just caught up too. Because y'all, this cake on this table is really like getting to me. I just want to cut a piece while y'all were talking. But I'm gonna pay it right now. But I think that to me, that speech, I'm a label whore. So I saw that speech and it made me like, he has come from me in my, I like a little Giuseppe sometimes. I like a little Marc
nice
Jacob. I like that stuff. So he kind of made me think.
Tees.
He kind of made me think about that. You know, I'm supporting these, but I will have to say this: you have to admit, black people have been deprived for a long time. So therefore, yes, we are good. We are good. We don't support each other.
Yeah.
So I think that we should support each other because we put people like me. I give Marc Jacob and Alexander Wayne, I give them coins. Coins.
I get
Like,
McDonald's,
but
and KFC.
At the same time, I mean, we all want to get to that place where we can support everybody, but them white people ain't supporting us.
Yes,
Right.
they are.
We still paying them.
Yes, they
They're
are.
not supporting
Yes,
us.
they are.
I had white people support me, so I can't say that. I had white people support
Okay,
my
I'm not
causes.
talking. I'm
With
talking
black
about
music, black music,
We talk-
like 75%
But
no,
white people bad at music.
But this is the thing. Music is a different kind of
I
area.
agree.
Music
Music
is
is a
the
different area.
music is the area that
I say it was white
everybody.
people.
It's the language that everybody listens to. It's just something that's
But I'm just
soothing.
saying, like, you
But
said, white
I'm
people don't
talking
support us.
about. I'm talking about, okay, if your business is in, let's do Virginia Beach Town Center, and if your black ghetto shop ain't looking like the one next door to you,
will
they're
be
going
put
to
out.
report your ass, and you're going to have to, they're going to be like, oh, nah,
But that's what
you don't
that's what I'm
want that
saying.
here.
The black person has to
So they're-
overcome their self. If you're gonna be in town center,
But if I ain't got the coins, to make my shop look like
no, if
yours,
you have the
then
coins to
that's-
be in Virginia Beach
elsewhere.
Town Center, you have the
No.
coins to do it.
But if I have a
Exactly.
dream that I want my shop in Town Center, if I can do,
No
if I
matter
got
what's
the
it
means,
look
Put in the
it's
work
gonna
to
go
get
into
to
Town
Town
Center.
Center.
paid.
Nice
As long as
is
that
not
rent.
equivalent to expensive.
It's-
Nice and expensive, but don't go
It's
hand
two
in
different
hand.
things,
They
yeah.
are two different things. You
But
can
my
be
thing
nice
is this, but there are
on budget.
people out there that are saying like, I don't want that shop, I don't want that kind of target audience. If I only a target, if my clothing is for the black and the urban community, and if I'm in town center where it's all nothing but Jimmy Choo and all that stuff, they're gonna have a problem with it. It's gonna be like, hold on.
It's the crowd. It's the crowd.
I personally don't know who
That's just real life is.
Yeah,
That's just how real life.
when it comes to stuff like
But we can talk about this more. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Coming up next, stay tuned because we got a really good drink coming on, and it's just for us. So, and we have a mixologist. Stay tuned. Jazzy B is up next.
Woo. Jazzy.
What do you call it?
Oh.
So time out, wait. Should I introduce myself? Like,
Trouble. Introduce her. Like.
And welcome back, everybody. We have a special guest here, Miss Jazzy B.
hey.
She is a mobile bartender. She has her own business, so she can come to your party. She can do everything, weddings, whatever you need.
Yep.
Turn up.
All right. So what I'm making today is a Hennessy Spritzer. Spritzers are usually drank in the summertime because they're a little lighter. They have a little bit of carbonation. Normally people use fresh fruit. I brought some mangoes with me. So we're going to get started. So my logo is add a shot of fun. So every event that I do, I always start off with a shot.
She's trying to kill us.
So we're going to take a shot of Henny. All right. Cheers to the way it is.
Oh, don't spill it. I knew somebody was gonna spill it.
I heard it spilled into mine.
Whew. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Whew.
Come on, man up. Come on.
Okay.
Come on,
So
man.
we're gonna go over the ingredients
Got it.
real quick. You have your Henny, of course. Then we have pineapple juice, peach schnapps, and Sprite. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take the fresh mangoes, and I'm just gonna pour them right in.
Mangoes is good.
Yeah, they really. This
Yeah.
was really fresh. Like when I was cutting it, it was like the juices was flying everywhere. So excited. All right, then I'm gonna take just literally a splash of the juice. And before I add all my other ingredients, I'm just gonna crush the mangoes up. So we'll have them spread out evenly. You make kind of like a paste.
Let's see if they can see that.
Oh, can you see it?
Well, as you mix in the mangoes, what kind of parties do you normally do or like to do?
I do all different kind of events. I do everything from weddings to pure romance parties. That one was like really fun. I kind of like doing parties that have a theme to them, so I can make themed drinks and I do little cute decorations. Like I have a Mardi Gras party coming up, and I got these mason glasses, and I added like cute little Mardi Gras themed stuff.
Now
to
that
it.
romance party, is that like some freak
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
straight sex
It's
and
a
all
classic
that?
No,
way
you
to
don't.
say
No,
it.
no. You don't
Oh,
have to say
okay,
it.
no.
You
Maybe
just
that's the
kinda,
word.
like,
romance.
Share ideas of like how to please your man.
They sell
and then
toys.
They sell toys.
Yeah.
It's really fun. All right.
A freak party.
Yeah.
Now that we have our paste, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the liquor. So,
So, Miss Jazzy B, what
Yes.
made you go into your own business?
okay. Well, I've been bartending for restaurants and stuff for a really long time. And one of my regulars came in and was like, hey, I'm having a 50th birthday party. My bartender canceled on me. Like, it's last minute. Can you do it? I'll pay you $100. And I was like, okay. So I did it, and it was so different from working for corporate because I got to turn up with them. Like, we was taking shots together. I was getting on the microphone. So, like, once I did that, I was like, okay. And then from there, I just kind of started promoting myself. And, yeah. All right, so next we're going to take the peach schnapps. So peach schnapps doesn't have a lot of alcohol volume. It's mainly just to add taste, okay? So you're just going to, like, you don't need much. You just use a dash.
So
Okay.
other than those passion parties that you host and attend and make drinks for, what would you recommend for you and your boo to have a one-on-one? Like, what type of drink would you make for that night?
Okay, so if it's me and my boo, I'm definitely going to use Henny. Because anything happens with Henny. So I like fresh juices. Okay, like I'm not the type of girl who drinks like all the syrups and stuff. So any type of Henny with the fresh juice, like pineapple or orange, is definitely good in my book. Kind of like simple things. All right, so we added all the liquor. And we're not going to use that much Sprite because we're honestly just using it for the carbonation, not for the taste or anything. So I just used a half bottle.
I was about to say, you good. You don't do no measurements. You eyeball everything.
Yeah, I do this, like, and I'm used to making things for big groups, so that's why I'm good at, like, so we're just going to pour the whole thing of pineapple juice in.
Okay.
Alright? So notice when I use the Henny, I didn't pour the whole thing because I'm going to taste it first, and then I can add more if I need to. So we're just going to mix it all up.
Alright, so I invite you to a party, right?
Right.
And it's like a little get together, and I gotta work in the morning.
Okay.
What kind of drink are you making so everybody is like, still function?
Honestly, I would just do like, I wouldn't mix too much. First off, if you're gonna drink something, like if you're drinking Henny, stay on Henny all night. Don't mix your liquors. Like, that's a big problem. That's why, like, when I party with the white people, I have to be careful because they're always trying to, like,
They will
have
mix
me.
anything.
Yes.
You want tequila?
You
You
want
want
coffee and pickle juice? Like, no. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Stick to whatever you've been drinking and stay hydrated all night. Like, a lot of people like to go ham and then drink water at the end of the night. But if you drink water throughout the whole
It
night,
stimulates it.
yeah, you're good. Because you're flushing your system out as you go.
You whispered white people like the world not watching right now.
Yeah.
No.
Like we don't have white viewers.
Well, who was talking about white babies? This is
I like white babies.
Oh, well, I like, okay. So,
I haven't been around too many white babies, so.
so right now I'm just trying it. See if I need to add anything.
Well, that's good advice, because Tay got some stories about some mixed drinks that she not going to put out there like
That
that.
one little shot got me a little lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Right.
I'm a little.
Alright, guys. So it's finished. It was quick and easy. And let's pour up. Oh, okay, you know what? That's a little slow. So let's just pour up, like for reals. Oops, sorry. There you go.
It's getting real
Ooh, you
when the
got
liquor
kitchen
come
there.
out.
Right.
There you go.
Yep. And honestly, if I had more time, we would let this sit for a while
It
so the
smell good,
mangoes
too,
can,
Me
like,
too.
you know, sit in the liquor.
I got some serious mango on
Like you
there.
can't even taste all this Henny in it.
No.
Yeah, I know.
At
And it's a
all.
whole bottle. That's the part that's scary, though. Because you'll have, like,
That
5
is true.
glasses,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
then...
An hour later, you
Yep.
laying there somewhere asleep.
That's real good though.
Yeah.
All right.
That's one of them creep
Oh,
up
yeah.
on you drinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good.
It's
Alright.
like a perfect mix.
Cheers.
What do we call this?
What do we call it? We're calling it the way it is, Henny Spritzer.
I know that's right.
Yes. Okay.
That was amazing.
Jazzy B, y'all.
Yes.
Well, folks, we got
She's a
Jazzy B. Hit her up. She has her own business. Got
How do we
Jazzy
book
B.
you?
Okay, so you would email me. My email address is jasb25@icloud.com. All right. Oh, also, if you hit me up and say that you're contacting me through the Way It Is show, you watch the episode, then I'm going to take 10% off your total price. So, yes, let me know. All right.
See? Perks.
I will be booking.
Yeah.
You can't see my leg, can you?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, y'all, it's hot, y'all.
You see my tail and see the legs.
Come on, y'all, it's hot.
All right, and welcome back to the Well So. Wait, nah, bring that back.
The Way It Is show.
That thing got him tripping.
Already. The mixologist got us.
Welcome back, and we hope you enjoyed that snack. All right.
Or drink.
Well, we know that beverage. Mixologist, thank you again to Jazzy B. You have lightened it up in here.
Yeah.
She lit you up,
yeah,
too.
Definitely.
Right. All right. Conversation 4. We about to go right on into it. It's a nice little touchy subject, kind of not. But question is, you have a boo. Y'all been together for 5 years. Y'all ain't married. You don't fuck with each other for real, obviously. Nah, that ain't the part. But y'all been together for 5 years, and you were $100 short on your rent. And you asked to borrow that money, and he said it's not my responsibility to pay your bills. What would you do or say?
Okay, you know you was real ghetto with it, but yeah, let's ask the question again. So it says if you and your boo, mix out Jazzy got the people, she got the people tripping. But if you and your boo been together for 5 years and you were $100 short on your rent, and you asked to borrow that money, and he said to you or she said to you, it's not my responsibility to pay your bills. What would you do or say? Please don't let the door split you or hit you with the good Lord split. Like, you have to go. 5 years and I asked you for $100?
Yeah.
But what if he don't have it? Like
You got it.
You ain't got it.
You got it.
You ain't got
it. Or I was wrong to begin with. You ain't got $100.
Right.
To help
I
me
don't
with.
need to be laying
So,
down.
you know,
You
that's just-
don't have $100.
Listen,
I'm
if
sorry,
I ain't
you
got
got
it, I ain't
the-
got it. At the end of
You
the
know
day,
when Drake and
Stop
got that song out, you know, you should have the fuck for free.
at the end of the day,
I'm just sorry. It's gonna cost you.
So what do you think though?
I'm just saying you gotta go.
It's
There's like 5 years and you cannot provide anything. Adios.
5 years. First of all, if it's been 5 years and y'all ain't married yet, you're late.
No, I don't
It
think
ain't
about
his
that.
responsibility. Because if I'm with somebody for 5 years, then we need to get married. Like, our bills need to be combined.
I feel you on that.
We need to be living together.
That's
So
right.
if we not living together after 5 years, no, that's not my responsibility. You just
You just changed
lost
the
First
whole
of all,
Yeah. So what would you
No, but hold up.
What would you do?
That's your boo, though.
If you were short and your girl, the girl
It's your
told you
boo. Your boo is not
Wow.
responsible
for 5 years.
for your.
If you
Good night.
Your boo is a jump, your little side jump.
Good night.
You been a
Good
side
night.
jump
Good
for
night.
5 years.
We got to hurry up. Jabari, go ahead.
side jump.
Go ahead, Jabari. We got to
Say
hurry up.
boo.
All right, no, we don't want to talk to you no
Go
more.
ahead, Jabari.
Hey, girls with boyfriends say, I got a boo too.
Time
No.
restrictions. If I have a boo, $100 short, you $100 short. I'm like, I don't understand why we dating for 5 years and we don't live together or something like that. I don't understand. I'm not dating nobody for no 5 years in my age. I'm sorry. But to answer the question, if I ask somebody or I ask my boo for $100 and she ain't got it, I'm gonna go hustle and get it elsewhere. It ain't her responsibility to hold me down. If that's the case, she ain't got 100. I obviously ain't got it either. So how I'm talking about her for not having what I got for my rent?
That's
That don't make no
different though,
sense.
because you a man. But when if it's a woman,
no, if it's a woman, if she leaves me for not giving her $100 to pay her own damn rent, then that's on her.
She gonna
So
leave you.
If we living
That's
together,
on
we
top.
ain't. Yeah, she gonna get it from another dude. Go ahead. I'm saying it is what it is.
not
Okay.
exactly, but she
Well,
gonna
let-
leave.
Yes,
you.
exactly.
Let's see what you think.
I think if he doesn't or she doesn't have the $100, is it a deal breaker? No, it's not a deal breaker. You're not, you don't gotta exit out of my life. But if you try to tell me it's not your responsibility to pay my bills,
That's the
now we
verbiage.
have a
Yeah,
problem.
verbiage.
That's the thing.
Now-
That's the issue.
Exactly.
Oh, the
exactly.
verbiage?
If you don't have it, you don't have it. No, I'm not gonna fault you for not having it. But the moment
you
you
ain't
come
gonna
out of
tell
your
me
mouth and
it's
tell
not
me,
your
first of all,
responsibility.
you're
Why
being
not,
down
though?
with me.
Oh,
It's not nobody responsible.
you gotta give them that look.
The truth hurts.
You gotta give them that look. You gotta look at them like this.
Man, that's crazy.
Like they stupid.
Yes.
You gotta be like,
all right.
I cannot believe that you just said that.
It's just the word. It's the word play. A saying is saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Shelby.
Me personally, like she said, if you don't have it, you just don't have it. But like, if you tell me it ain't your responsibility, I can slap in the face, and I'm gonna make it my responsibility to find somebody else that can.
Can do that.
I'm
That's
sorry,
just
like-
So I'm for it, as you can see. So I'm you gotta go.
Verbiage.
Gotta go.
Verbiage.
Yeah,
So
how you
it's-
say it.
don't tell me it's not your responsibility because that's just like now
Yeah.
you putting on the gloves. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna meet
exactly.
you in that.
You gonna make me pause.
Right. So,
But at the end of the day, ain't their responsibility. Like if my cell phone get cut off, I can't blame you for not paying my cell phone.
but if
bill.
I ask you
Hey,
something, I can ask you. You should be able to do.
But
something.
if she-
I'm your boo, not your bank.
We can
But
debate about
she
that.
turned around and
Rent
said,
is different.
It's different.
Wow. I need my
Cell
phone.
phone.
I need my phone.
No, you don't. You don't
been
need a
together
phone.
For 5 years, I know you've been staying the night at my house. I've been staying the night at your
Exactly.
house.
Okay.
You using
Which
my
is exactly
light
so
bill,
why
you
you
wanna
should
be able
have-
to take a shower. No, if I'm asking you for $100 and you can't put it on the table, yes, we have a problem.
Why you short?
Because I'm
Things
sure.
happen, man. Things happen. Everybody don't always have
What you been
money.
doing? What you been doing this 5 years? What nigga you got behind
You know
you?
what?
This guy, man.
Anyways, we can go on and on about that, but
That's my question. Why you short?
you know what? Tell us what you think. Hit us up on Facebook at The Way It Is Show.
Why
Follow
you
us on
sure?
YouTube
Can't take
at The Way It Is
people,
Show.
man.
Periscope, Instagram, tweet us. But tell Jabari why you short. I
In
don't
5
even know why
years,
you short.
you short today.
I
That's
don't
my
even know
fault.
why you short, but I can tell you why you gone.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But you ain't got it
moving
either.
on. No, really, y'all. We have to move on.
All right.
And something a little bit more serious, y'all.
Yeah.
And this is
Jazzy.
like,
Did it.
it's like,
I hate going into serious topics right
After
after.
ratchet topics.
right.
Because I might
But
say something ratchet.
it's like
I know.
that. But it's something that's been going on around the world, and everybody's talking about it. Everybody's in tune. Just this week, we have lost 2 African American males, brothers, to police brutality.
In the same exact day.
And to me, it's, again, we always try to make notice of a lot of things. We like to have fun on this show, but we also like to raise awareness, and that's what this is about. Shelby, we can go ahead and kick it off.
To me, this is a very, very serious and touchy subject. We lost Alton Sterling and I can't even pronounce the guy's first name. The other guy.
Penn.
Who that was in the car?
Yeah, the one that was in the car. What was his?
I'm bad with names too.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
They're telling us in the background. Go ahead and shout it out.
Philando.
Philando.
Okay,
Yes.
Live studio award.
And it's sad though because like I see it on Facebook. Like I get on Facebook for entertainment. Like for me, social media is entertainment. I don't want to get up there and see someone getting killed. Like it literally brought me to tears. I'm seeing a black man dying on social media. It's on the internet forever. You can delete it off and find it later on. It's there forever. This man's son's gonna have to live forever being able to see his dad getting killed on the internet.
Philando was the one that his girlfriend was she was on Facebook Live during the incident, and his son was in the back seat.
His daughter.
I'm sorry.
4-year-old daughter.
4-year-old, she was in there. So his girlfriend she had it on, and he had a permit to carry a gun. Let's put that out there. And they shot 4 shots.
4 shots.
The police officer
Point blank.
asked him to get his wallet. When he reached for his wallet that he asked for him to get for, he filled him up 4 times.
Yeah.
At point blank range. It's hard not to
In
to
front
live
of his
after that.
fiance and his daughter.
I'm just glad that the cameras are now rolling
Yeah.
everywhere.
Amen.
But
Yeah.
Like,
the difficult
thank
part
you.
is all these other black people that done got killed have been on camera. And these people are still walking free with their families.
They are.
While the people that are dead, families are still grieving.
That's
Like, and it's sad.
It's all
Like, it can happen to me. Like, I made a Facebook post the other day. I'm 6'9", 265 pounds. If a 5'10" cop walks up to me, he's going to be threatened. I'm huge, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big guy compared to a 5'10", 160-pound
either
guy.
that, they need to go through some more training.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
I'm scared of you. You are
Yeah,
armed,
I'm scared of them.
and it's just like if you cannot handle, if they can't handle your 6 foot tall, whatever.
Yeah,
then they need
they
to
don't-
find
they don't
somebody
need to be
in
a
their
cop.
company that can handle tall people, big people, short people. So
They need to really retrain these cops more because of the fact that, like, things are different now. Cause clearly cops are more scary now. A cop shouldn't be in a black neighborhood like Compton or Inglewood or something like that if you're scared of black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be in that neighborhood. You need to be in the suburbs where you feel safe because you're more trigger happy because you know that blood might have a gun on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it. It bothers me a lot.
go ahead.
I just feel like as America, we got to do better. Just as one American race, like we have to do better. I feel like, we as black people, we down other black people sometimes because we're saying, oh, we segregate ourselves, we're racist to each other, we kill each other, this, that, and third. I feel like you can't inspire people by putting fear in their hearts. You have to inspire people by uplifting them. Start talking about what's more positive about us. Start embracing the color of our skin, the culture, our nappy heads, different things like that. We need to put out there that we represent who we are because we're proud of who we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like as far as the cops, and ironically 9 times out of 10, yes, these are white men shooting and killing our black men. I feel, and they want to justify it a lot of the times. Like, if you read the comments through like these videos of these people,
Yeah.
oh my, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is devastating.
Yeah.
Like the way how we, like your next door neighbor is thinking and the things that they would say to you or to, you know what I mean? It's disgusting.
The real comes out of people.
Yeah, it
And
does. Social media.
I have been deleting and unfollowing people all on Facebook.
Me too.
I'm one that I can get along with anybody. Red, yellow, black, or white. They're all precious in His sight. I can get along with all of them. But this situation here, and I have to blame myself. I should have took a stand when it happened to Trayvon Martin when he didn't get justice. Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray. I didn't learn then. I was just sad, and I would post something every now and then, but I didn't do any action.
Right.
Yeah.
But this time, it's like the people are tired.
Yeah.
And I'm about sick of having to be now. You don't keep telling me about no damn ISIS. Because there's ISIS right here in Virginia Beach and Minnesota and Louisiana, Baton Rouge,
Forces
call
everywhere.
officers with a badge who I'm afraid of now because I actually heard someone say, now when I get pulled over, I'm going to call the police on the police because I need to let them know I need some backup because I don't know what's about to happen. And best believe you pull me over, I'm going to drive until that is lit. And it's everybody outside, and it's because somebody gonna see what we gonna talk about, what kind of interaction we going on. And I don't care what kind of ticket you give me, but I'm gonna drive until I feel safe. And then don't ask me. You need to change these laws. Don't ask for registration and license, because I ain't getting it.
I ain't reaching for it.
You better find it.
Yeah.
You better search. You better
I'll tell you
find
what it is.
It's in my bag.
It's in my front pocket.
In the bag. Because I'm trying to live. Somebody gotta live to tell this story.
Exactly.
And you gonna lie. And I don't have time for that. And then on top of that, it just pisses me off that, they killed that man, Alton Sterling. He was out there selling DVDs. Okay. It was that to me, you gotta stop that. And then even the Dallas man, and I hate to say this, Dallas just had this big old riot, and that sniper that killed those officers. I'm sorry for the officers, I do feel for that. But if I want to be transparent,
they were innocent. It worse too.
It's nasty. I even had like a statistic of how many people have been killed by
500
559 people have been killed
by cops.
2016.
by people.
2016.
So it's nasty, and approximately 30% of them were blacks, and 20% of them were black males. So black males are becoming extinct. So therefore, take a stand, and I will be, if there's protests going on, I'm definitely going to actually get out there and take action. Let's get this last one in, Beloved, and then Javari.
I mean, I don't have much to say. It's just, it's crazy out here. Like, and me growing up, from the hood and being in the hood, it's like that been happening, But this actually starting to kill people now. It's crazy. Like they used to just put you in the back of the truck, take you in the seat and beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Now it's getting like, I think some of these officers, they still kids, and they come from bad backgrounds because stuff like that is raised. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
you
not
always
nothing,
been racist,
right? Yeah, that's not nothing that's new. Like your blood, your whole bloodline is like that.
That's generational.
Right, so they need to check these people before they hire these wimps.
Javari, close this out real quick.
I always felt, I've been real strong with this. Like I said, I've been an activist, I say now, for about a year. And like I said, it is got to the point where, like I said, I've watched all the different progressions. I've seen history keep repeating itself. People get mad for 3 weeks and they stop being mad. And then people get acquitted about 6 months later and you die down because, oh my God, it's just okay. We just forget about it. We have to remain in these people's face daily, weekly. Like I said, I feel like now when it comes to police profile African Americans because of history and because of things they watch on Facebook about us. We are now able to profile them based off of the same thing.
Yeah.
So now I see that you and your uniformed officer and your coalition, you guys don't have a problem killing people on camera. So the whole body camera is always malfunctioning now. Y'all killing unarmed people. Y'all killing kids. Y'all doing it. Y'all don't care about us. So why should we care about y'all? Y'all fly flags at half staff when one of y'all's die. But when African Americans get killed by the bucket loads, we don't get nothing but Black Lives Matter. But he should have this. But he should have complied. He should have this. What? Well, since when is it against the law? Like I said, once you do something against the law, you die immediately. I thought it was innocent until proven guilty. You get your day in court. You don't die at a traffic stop in front of your kid. That was the one that broke my heart the most. He died in front, and then he complied. But then if you watch the video, it's so heart wrenching because the girlfriend, her husband her fiance is dying. She can't even touch him because the officer is saying, "Don't touch him, don't touch him." So he's dying, and saying what humans want to do is see their people off into heaven. So you can't touch your fiance, your daughter can't touch him. And then at the end of that, you arrest the lady. You arrest the lady that you just killed her fiance. And then all of a sudden, you are like, how do you do that? And then you got the kid and the 4-year-old in the backseat. The 4-year-old had to comfort the mother. They couldn't get to her fiance that just died because she's handcuffed. Shit is fucked up. Ain't no other way to put it.
The crazy thing is, now all of a sudden these white people videos are being popped up all of a sudden. Of them being killed on camera by cops and stuff.
It's crazy, but like I said, it's definitely something. So we stand with it, and like I said, to me, that brother, the sniper, y'all done killed the man. I don't know.
And that's the thing. You blew him up.
Right, you blew him up by robot.
Where's his ID?
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Where's the footage of
But-
it actually happening?
That we have to wrap this up because we definitely have to go. But
So many
stay
questions.
tuned. So many things that we can talk about. We will talk about this on the next episode a lot more. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for everybody that's been watching and being with us.
Black Lives Matter.
Also, we have some cake, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see the cake, but this cake here is really, really good.
Yes.
It's like
I can't
buttercream
wait to
icing with
indulge.
like
ain't mad
butter
Strawberry.
pecan. It's so good with strawberry cupcakes. Miss Lanita Brown in Portsmouth, Virginia. She provided the cake. It's really good. We're gonna taste
Shout
it
out to
too, so we'll
Portsmouth.
tell y'all about it on Facebook. Again, keep watching the videos, sharing our videos. Thank you so much for everybody. All 500 to 600 of you watched the one that just came out and it's growing. Thank you guys.
Thank
You
you.
guys are very helpful. We love
Listen to
that.
1,000.
Keep giving us feedback. We love to hear it. If you want us to talk about something, let us know. Shout out to the Hampton Road Studio where we film at. Shout out to T.W.I.I.S agency. They are the producer. They're the ones that produce this show. Created logos. Anything. Our t-shirts are still going. Pick up your t-shirt today.
The way it is,
The way it is show. They hot. Rock them out. Thank you so much, everybody, again. And thank you, Miss Tay.
Yes.
You're great. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much for
guys
being
for
here.
having
And we will hope to see you again sometime.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you guys again. Y'all have a great weekend and understand this. Everything in life doesn't have a theory behind it. Some things are just the way it is. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Black Lives Matter.
It's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
That's the way that it
The way
is.
it is, show.
That's the way it
That is
is.
the way it is.
That's just the way that it is.
Yeah,
That's the way it is.
the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.